Welcome, seekers of the truth, to the Magical Services channel. So this is going to be a most supreme love horoscope for the general collective for the weekend that is between August 14th through August 16th of this year of 2026. With that said, let's get into your horoscope. So this weekend's collective love climate opens with a warm communicative current because Mercury and Jupiter move closely together in Leo and send a supportive sextile to Venus in Libra. The immediate effect is affectionate exchange, messages, compliments, apologies, invitations, and the pleasure of being understood. Romance may begin through words, humor, shared ideas, or public attention. There is an optimistic tone that helps repair minor misunderstandings. Yet Venus stands opposite Saturn, so the mood is not merely playful. The desire for connection meets a test of seriousness, responsibility, patience, or emotional maturity. What begins as charm may quickly ask whether there is commitment, consistency, and trust underneath it. The sun's movement through Leo toward the south node adds a familiar, reminiscent quality to the romantic atmosphere. Old styles of abstraction, previous relationship patterns, or past love stories may feel active again. Someone may reappear in thought or direct contact, or a current partnership may repeat an old emotional script. Because the Leo emphasis is warm and expressive, people may crave validation, romance, and visible signs of affection. The challenge is to avoid repeating prideful or attention seeking habits when a simpler, more honest connection is available. This nodal undertone makes the weekend feel less like a blank slate and more like a chance to revise a known love story. As the moon moves through Virgo on Friday and into Saturday, emotional expression becomes careful, analytical, and selective. There is a desire to be helpful, to improve the relationship, or to notice what is not working. This supports tender acts of service and practical care, but it can also lead to overthinking or criticism or nitpicking. The moon's early sextile to Mars gives a gentle spark of initiative, making it easier to express desire or take a modest step towards someone. However, Mars is squared by Neptune, blurring the line between genuine attraction and projection. Fantasy, longing, or unresolved idealization may color desire. Intimacy can feel tender, but boundaries need clarity. The Mercury Jupiter configuration remains one of the weekend's most supportive forces for love. Conversations become warmer, more, uh, more hopeful, and more forgiving. This favors dating, socializing, expressing interest, writing heartfelt messages, and negotiating differences with generosity. Because Venus receives this influence, words are more likely to land softly. However, the same expensive tone can exaggerate promises. Enthusiasm may outrun follow through if Saturn's reality check is ignored. The best use of this energy is to speak affectionately but truthfully, making room for joy without pretending that deeper issues do not exist. Here, romance is strengthened by optimism, but it is protected by honesty and measured expectations. Venus opposite Saturn forms the central relational tension. Love may feel blocked, cautious, lonely, or burdened at times. Some may encounter emotional distance, responsibilities that limit romance, or a partner who seems unavailable. In other cases, the relationship itself may require a decision about loyalty, commitment, duties, or long term stability. This aspect does not deny love, it asks love to prove itself through consistency. The opportunity is mature bonding, repairing trust, setting respectful boundaries, and choosing one another in a way that is practical rather than merely sentimental. Saturn's trine to Jupiter helps this process, allowing patience, forgiveness, and wise compromise to replace fear. When the moon enters Libra on Sunday, the emotional tone shifts toward partnership, beauty, diplomacy, and mutual attraction. The moon soon joins Venus, increasing charm, sensual awareness, and the wish to create harmony. This can be one of the most romantic passages of the weekend, encouraging dates, reconciliation, aesthetic pleasure, and affectionate gestures. Yet the moon also opposes Saturn, so emotional needs may collide with limits, duties, or fear of rejection. The weekend's central question becomes whether desire can be met with responsibility. If both people are willing to meet halfway, there is a powerful time to make peace, define intentions, or deepen a bond through vulnerability. The moon's later trine to Pluto adds emotional depth and healing potential to Sunday. Intimacy can become more intense, honest, and transformative. People may be ready to release old defensive patterns, discuss hidden fears, or experience a stronger sense of emotional bonding. Pluto's supportive sextiles to Neptune and Uranus make this depth less oppressive and more insightful. Sudden realizations, spiritual compassion, or unexpected emotional freedom can help relationships evolve. Uranus sextile Pluto favors awakenings that are stabilizing rather than destructive. An insight that frees someone from an old habit, an attraction that feels both exciting and psychologically meaningful, or a decision to be more authentic in love. The lunar nodes reinforce the lesson. With the North Node in Aquarius and the South Node in Leo, love is being pulled away from purely self-centered drama and toward respect for friendship, equality, and collective well-being. Relationships that thrive are likely to balance personal romance with mutual freedom. Those that struggle may expose ego wounds, jealousy, or the need for excessive validation. True Black Moon Lilith square to Saturn adds a subtle undercurrent of hidden resentment, shame, or fear of being controlled. This can surface as silence, suspicion, or a defensive need to protect desire. The healing path is to name boundaries without punishing the other person. Overall, the weekend offers a clear romantic arc. It begins with flirtatious communication and nostalgic warmth, moves through discernment and practical tests, and ends with a stronger desire for balanced partnership. The most likely developments include meaningful conversations, returned messages, a deepening of trust, or a sobering conversation about what love must become if it is to last. Attractions may begin quickly, especially where intellect, humor, and charm are involved, but the strongest connections will be those that can survive honesty. For couples, the weekend favors repairing, planning, and intimacy built on emotional truth. For singles, it brings opportunities to meet or reconnect, but also a warning. Do not confuse flattery with commitment, fantasy with intimacy, or patience with genuine availability. By Sunday night, the emotional weather asks for grace, realism, and courage in equal measure. So that is what I had for you today, Collective. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to like this video or comment this video or share this video or hype this video or subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, or hype our channel by letting your friends and acquaintances who might benefit from it know about it. All those acts would be great and greatly appreciated. Now, there's a magical service being offered in the description box. Feel free to check it out. It could be very useful. And beyond that, I thank you very, very much for being here and for being part of our tribe and supporting our channel. Until the next time, blessings.